Welcome to FinTech TV. I'm Patricia Wu. We are going to get the latest on the decentralized exchange aggregator 1inch Network. And joining me is Valeria Minaiva, who works on partnerships at 1inch Network. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Patricia. Great to be here. We are currently enjoying the Bahamas, so would love to talk to you more about 1inch and decentralization in general.
Yes, so let's start with that. You're here at the Bahamas. It seems like the Bahamas is really positioning itself to be the gateway for this whole new digital asset world. Is that what brought you here to this conference?
A little bit, and Alameda Research actually invested in our seed round, and they're the venture arm for the FTX. And obviously this is the whole FTX conference, so we're here catching up with a few investors, meeting new projects as always. It's great. It's a really nice gateway and a lot of quality networking to be done.
And I do want to get to, you guys just raised $175 million in a token sale, but before we get to that, let's just remind our viewers a little bit about exactly what 1inch Network does and is.
Of course, so 1inch Network is actually a hackathon project which started in 2019 in New York, developed by two smart contract engineers, and now it's at a recent valuation at $2.25 billion company. So over a period of 2 years, 1inch became a true fintech unicorn, as we call it. And basically why it happened is because of the problem solving. 1inch solved a massive problem on the market, which was different DEXs out there with different prices, and users had to manually go and check what is the best execution rate for their trades, and that was really inconvenient. So 1inch basically came up with this aggregation solution and combined three DEXs back at the time. I think Uniswap, Kyber, one other one, doesn't matter, and solved a huge problem. So 1inch is actually the first DeFi aggregator out there. And right now the company operates on 7 different chains, including layer 1s, but also scaling solutions. For the last 2 years, we processed over 160 billion of volume, which is a tremendous amount for the small hackathon project back in the day. We have over 1.5 million active users, and 1inch is currently plugged into 150 liquidity sources, which we constantly add on in order to constantly improve the rates for the users to trade, and we try to be this one-stop DeFi place for users to come and get the best price for their money. So that's what we're doing right now. In very simple term, I like to say we're an Amazon in DeFi, just aggregating a lot of different DEXs and doing our best to help the users.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. It's a platform where it just makes things more convenient and efficient. Yeah. So no longer just a small hackathon project. You guys recently raised $175 million in a token sale. Talk to me about that and also what that funding is going to be used for.
Of course. So our round was closed in December. Last year, 175 million led by the Amber Group. The round was really strategic. So our project is really self-sustainable, and but we wanted to scale it further and attract a lot of traditional institutions to our platform. So that's why we basically decided on this fundraising round, and we brought a lot of smart money, as we call it, from Wall Street trading firms, some really traditional asset management firms that invested in us. And the whole purpose is to go and build this 1inch Pro platform, which is a new product for institutions. And that would be basically institutions interacting with each other and using the benefits of what DeFi has to offer in a complete compliant way. We've seen a lot of demand for this, and a lot of the companies approached us, and we're really interested to participate in this new DeFi culture, but they were just unable because of the compliancy issues and markets being very unregulated, and you could tap into some very shady gray liquidity. And we're like, okay, maybe now it's the time for us to solve this problem. So 1inch Pro product is currently in development, and we hope to share some more news about it in the next quarters.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Valeria, that we will be keeping our eye out for 1-inch Pro.
Of course, would love to have you there, and thank you so much for a great conversation.
Absolutely.